Dad. We're looking fine and sharp as usual. So thank you for taking your time to come and sit down.
Can I do your part? Yeah. Towards J2s for betterment game. Up to 10. You always try to not say okay. Always got to look safe in the middle. Look good, especially when you go to the camera.
So, welcome to the Rubasha Family Podcast. I'm here with Dad. Thank you so much for the fix with the fashion sense. That's something that, you know, I noticed today. So guys, we went to the Melbourne Cup today, had a great time creating content around it, you know, a festive and tradition here in Australia that people go to. And again, when you walked in the building, you were different, man.
Yeah, that is how I learned something called perception. So the way you change is the way you look, the way you carry yourself. It means a lot of things. Yeah, it means people read you, people read your book, the confidence you enter the room. It changes. You welcome you, you smile, you talk to people. So, and that's how we should live. We should live with that confidence. We should live with that flow, going a place without fear or anything, without any worries about what you do, what you're going to do. It welcomes you. And the way people welcomes you is the way you carry yourself.
So you talk about when you walk into a building, having that confidence. You've always dressed very stylish, but before you never had the confidence. So what was that like?
So that is where now life experience comes in, where you walk a place, where you go to worried, who's going to look after you, who, you know, you're looking around something there. And you have a feel yourself walking a place, and no one asking anything, but you walk like, what do people think I'm doing here? Why am I coming here? You know, you are worried. What people are going to think or something like that. So now, when you change now to have that confidence now, to have that presentation where so people welcomes you before even anything. So it is communication. People communicate to you before anything. So that's what the difference before. So before you feel no one wants to talk to you, before it's, what do you call it? It's no connection. Yes. You have to learn to connect with people. And the fashion connect with people. See, we had to choose the way we live. I could have continued to live the way to live. But now, when I'm more stylish, I'm more presentable, I'm more confident, make much easier to connect to people.
But hey, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought of starting a podcast? I know it's a scary thought at times. Where do I start? What equipment do I use? How do I produce a whole show? Maybe you're someone out there who loves yourself and loves the message in who you are and how you're spreading your unique gifts out to the world. But you just need a platform to do it on. You need a platform for people to be able to go and hear your unique and valuable story and how you're impacting people's lives. Well, here at the Rubasha Family Podcast, we're really proud to be able to use podcasting to change the world. We have been doing this and it has changed our life. For us to be able to market and be able to tell our stories of people around us and the way it's impacting and adding value to people's lives. You are that person. You have that gift. You have that talent. And that gift and talent needs to be seen. It needs to be heard. Your downfalls, your amazing moments, your business needs to reach more people. That is what we do here at the Rubasha Family Podcast. So for a select few, we can have you as a guest on our show. For me as the host to ask you questions about what you do. This is a skill, creating this content, being able to film, produce it. It is a valuable skill that we have learned and we want to utilize that to help as many people as possible. So you'd have me as your host, ask you questions, get to know you and your business and how to build up your personal brand. We're then able to market and repurpose content from the podcast on all platforms, including your network. So if you really want to be in touch, if you want to be a guest on our show and be able to use marketing material from this valuable podcast, from your valuable story out to more people, we have that available. If you need help and assistance in publishing and producing your own podcast and just don't know how to go about it, how to do it, and you need that assistance, we provide that service as well. Being able to fully produce, edit, and publish your podcast on all networks. And maybe you just need a consultation call, some help in order to, how can you go about this strategy? Strategic ways into thinking on how you can use your podcast as a funnel for your business. You could use the podcast as a funnel for your personal brand, for people to know the face, for people to know your amazing story. If just one person can be impacted from your story, that is what matters. This is something that 100, 200 years from now, your legacy will be remembered by. So the link in the bio, there is a form for you to fill out. Go out there, fill out the form, and we'll get you started on how we can help your personal brand today.
So I like what you said because it's the non-verbal communication.
Yes.
You know, straight away when someone looks at you, they can see this person means business.
Yes.
I've had that experience, you know, going in and doing what I'm doing. But let me ask you, what's the difference? Because you've always had this style. So have people always complimented you on your style even when you weren't confident? Didn't that not raise your confidence when people were coming and telling you?
Yeah, where the confidence start coming is where now people start to now talking to you straight away because of fashion. See, the fear you have to talk, now people talk to you straight away. The word comes you straight away. You see, that fear ends.
So before you really have been working on yourself and working, you know, within the power of who you are, before that, as I said, you've always been stylish. So when you were going to places, people were complimenting you, but you still had the fear, or were they saying things to you?
Yeah, but I think also before, I wasn't get much compliment.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. When you get compliment, it's opening the communication from outside. But you see, it's you because also you change in your mind now. I'm going to that place. This is my place. I want to communicate with the people. So what you feel in your mind is what you go to think. See, if you go to think, oh, these people don't want to welcome me. These people, they are, you know, or they are like that. There's too many things you're thinking negative in your mind. Is what you get. If you feel you're not welcome in your mind, you get that even though you could be dressed well. So what you feel in your mind, it's what you go to get in the people.
But let me ask
you have to think. So when you go to think, these people don't dislike me, in your mind, is what you go to face. Even though you are stylish, even though you look good, you may be looking good, but your mind is telling you, these people, I don't know who they are. I'm not comfortable with these people. I'm worried about these people. You see? Your mind is telling you negative things. But now when you change, I'm going to these people, I'm going to connect with these people, no fear anymore. And now you presented well on top of that. You see, there's a confidence in you. And now there is now the stylish outside.
External presentation.
External presentation. So you have to have two. See, you could have external presentation, but you don't have that confidence inside on you. So it's totally different. So those are the two key. External presentation and then the internal confidence. See, the confidence is what to wear inside. That is the most powerful. But now, when external, also there's a presentation, the top of the stylish, you combine. That's how you feel you're good. That you feel you're welcome there. That you feel you're a star. That you feel you have something there because you have to. I used to walk with stylish, but with external. In my mind, it wasn't like that confident, that thing there. But now when you wear both, you wear confidence in you and a confident external emerge.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.